Jake Paul scored a sixth-round technical knockout victory over bare-knuckle fighter Mike Perry on Saturday in Tampa, Florida, in an 8-round cruiserweight boxing match. With the win, Paul kept his scheduled November 15 engagement with 58-year-old Mike Tyson, originally scheduled for tonight. Paul, a social media star turned boxer, knocked Perry down 3 times before the referee stopped the fight at 1:12 of the 6th round. Perry, 32, is the latest former UFC fighter to fall to Paul. Paul also defeated Tyron Woodley, Nate Diaz, and Ben Askren. Paul, 27, was noticeably bigger and enjoyed a 3-inch height advantage. Perry of Orlando, Florida, fights in the 175-pound class in the bare-knuckle fighting championship. 2 people have died, the agency said in a notice of investigation, and at least 28 have had to be hospitalized. However, the CDC says the actual number of people who are sick is probably higher than what has been reported because some may have had a milder form of the illness and not been tested for Listeria. There is also a time lag between when an illness occurs and when scientists can link it to an ongoing investigation. 7 cases of illness have been reported in New York, 6 in Maryland, 2 each in Georgia, Massachusetts, Missouri, New Jersey and Virginia, and 1 each in Illinois, Minnesota, North Carolina, Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. Deaths were reported in Illinois and New Jersey. On espionage charges in Russia since the Cold War, has been convicted of espionage and sentenced to 16 years in prison by a Russian court, in a case that the U.S. government, his newspaper and supporters have denounced as a farce. The Ekaterinburg court announced the guilty verdict and sentence. The speed of the trial has raised questions about whether the Kremlin intends to use it as part of a prisoner exchange deal with the United States, suggestions that spokesman Dmitry Peskov did not comment on when asked about them in a conference call Friday before the verdict was announced. Notorious Lefortovo prison, where he spent almost every waking hour in a small cell, before being transferred to the city of Ekaterinburg in the Urals. He spent his time writing letters to friends and family, his parents said in an interview with Wall Street Journal, adding that he was only allowed to walk for an hour a day. Gershkovich, the U.S. government and the Wall Street Journal have vehemently denied the charges against him. U.S. and Western officials have accused Russia of using Gershkovich and other imprisoned foreigners as bargaining chips for possible prisoner exchanges.